So on Thursday, the Senate is going to arrive at a point it's been building towards slowly for weeks now. That is to say, it's going to arrive at a point where it will decide that a Supreme Court justice can be approved with a simple majority in the Senate with only 51 votes, that such a nomination cannot be filibustered. The filibuster in the Senate obviously is the ability to talk an idea or a nomination to death unless there are 60 votes to agree to move ahead to an actual vote to settle the issue. The Democrats have been trying to filibuster the nomination of Neil Gorsuch for the Supreme Court. That's obviously the issue at hand. But I think the decision to eliminate the filibuster for a Supreme Court nomination is going to have much broader ramifications. One of those ramifications is going to be people are going to say, well, if we've eliminated the filibuster for nominations to the Supreme Court, why don't we just get rid of it entirely? And the filibuster obviously is a controversial tool in the Senate. It's the ability for one senator really to stop a nomination or a bill from going forward unless 60 senators agree that it needs to be voted upon. And this is a great way to slow down or even stop business in the Senate. And it's frustrated a lot of people. I've probably talked against it because it's been used a lot in recent years as partisanship in Washington has increased. But you know, it serves its purpose as well. It's one of the things that forces the Senate to think about ways to create bills or processes that attract some bipartisan support that aren't just narrowly supported. It makes the Senate different from the House. And I think if you eliminate it in the Senate, you've eliminated one of the places in Washington where there's still a need to reach out to the other side of the aisle to build a bigger coalition to get something done. So while I think it might please a lot of people in the Senate in the short term to eliminate the filibuster, I think it has long-term consequences that a lot of people probably aren't thinking about right now, but they might want to take seriously. You know, I think it's incumbent now on the two leaders of the Senate, Chuck Schumer, the Democratic leader of the minority, and Mitch McConnell, the Republican leader of the majority, to figure out a way to get past the Gorsuch precedent, and whether the filibuster is used a lot or not, or if it's eliminated entirely, to still find a way for the Senate to be the place where people can come together in a bigger bipartisan coalition, at least from time to time.